In a world where social approval often feels like currency, the urge to please others can become a habitual way of navigating relationships. However, constantly seeking validation from others can be detrimental to one's mental and emotional well-being. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium around 300 BC, offers a potent antidote to people-pleasing tendencies. By cultivating principles such as self-reliance, resilience, and virtue, Stoicism empowers individuals to prioritize their own values and inner peace over external validation. In this video, we'll delve into 12 powerful tips inspired by Stoic philosophy to help you break free from the cycle of people-pleasing and attract respect in your personal and professional life. 1. Understand the nature of approval. In our modern society, the pursuit of external validation often takes precedence over internal fulfillment. From social media likes to professional accolades, the desire for approval shapes our behaviors and decisions. However, Stoic philosophy offers a profound insight into the nature of approval and its significance in our lives. At the core of Stoic teachings is the notion that true fulfillment arises from within rather than from external sources. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what lies within our control. Central to this concept is the understanding that seeking approval from others is a futile endeavor, as it resides outside the realm of our influence. Consider for a moment the nature of approval itself. It is transient, subjective, and often fleeting. What one person approves of, another may disapprove. Thus, placing our sense of self-worth and fulfillment in the hands of others is inherently precarious. Stoicism teaches us to recognize the inherent instability of seeking external validation and to shift our focus inward. Approval from others is beyond our control, making it an unreliable source of fulfillment. No matter how much we strive to please others, we cannot guarantee their approval. Moreover, even if we do receive validation, it is often short-lived and does not provide lasting satisfaction. Stoicism invites us to transcend this cycle of seeking approval by cultivating self-respect and aligning our actions with our principles and values. By prioritizing self-respect over external validation, we reclaim agency over our lives. Rather than seeking validation from others, we focus on living in accordance with our own values and principles. This shift in perspective empowers us to derive fulfillment from our own actions and choices, rather than from the opinions of others. Moreover, cultivating self-respect fosters a sense of inner strength and confidence. When we align our actions with our values, we act with integrity and authenticity, regardless of external pressures or expectations. This integrity not only enhances our sense of self-worth, but also earns the respect of those around us. In essence, Stoicism teaches us to emancipate ourselves from the shackles of seeking external approval. By recognizing the inherent limitations of approval from others and prioritizing self-respect, we pave the way for true fulfillment and inner peace. Epictetus' wisdom echoes through the ages, reminding us to focus on what is within our control and to cultivate a sense of self-worth that transcends the fleeting judgments of others. 2. Embrace inner virtue. In the vast tapestry of Stoic philosophy, the concept of virtue stands as a luminous beacon guiding individuals towards a life of excellence and integrity. Virtue, as understood by the Stoics, transcends mere moral conduct. It embodies the essence of human excellence and inner harmony. At its heart lie qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, pillars upon which the Stoics built their moral framework. Central to the Stoic worldview is the belief that true fulfillment arises from the cultivation of inner virtue, rather than the pursuit of external accolades or approval. While the world may be filled with fleeting measures of success and validation, the Stoic sage finds solace in the unwavering pursuit of virtuous living. Let us first explore the multifaceted nature of virtue within Stoic philosophy. Wisdom, the cornerstone of virtue, encompasses not only intellectual acumen but also practical wisdom, the ability to discern the true nature of reality and act in accordance with it. Through the cultivation of wisdom, individuals gain clarity of thought and purpose, enabling them to navigate life's complexities with grace and insight. Courage, another cardinal virtue, is the fortitude of spirit that allows one to face adversity and uncertainty with resilience and grace. Stoicism teaches us that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to confront fear and act in spite of it. By cultivating courage, individuals transcend their limitations and tap into reservoirs of inner strength previously untapped. Justice, the third pillar of virtue, embodies fairness, equity, and moral integrity. Stoics believe that living in harmony with the natural order of the cosmos entails treating others with dignity and respect, irrespective of their station in life. By embracing justice, individuals uphold the principles of fairness and righteousness, fostering harmonious relationships and societal cohesion. Self-discipline, the final virtue, serves as the linchpin that holds the other virtues together. It is the mastery of one's desires and impulses, allowing individuals to act in accordance with their principles and values, even in the face of temptation or adversity. Through the cultivation of self-discipline, individuals develop inner fortitude and resilience, enabling them to resist the siren call of instant gratification and pursue long-term goals with unwavering determination. By embracing these virtues and incorporating them into their daily lives, individuals transcend the need for external validation and command respect from those around them. Rather than seeking approval from others, they derive fulfillment from the knowledge that they are living in alignment with their deepest values and principles. Their actions speak volumes, resonating with authenticity, integrity, and moral excellence. 3. Define your values. In the labyrinth of life, amidst the cacophony of competing voices and expectations, lies the beacon of self-awareness, the clarion call to define one's values and principles. Stoicism, with its emphasis on introspection and self-reflection, extols the importance of this foundational step in the journey towards inner peace and authenticity. To define one's values is to embark on a profound exploration of the self, a journey that transcends the superficialities of societal norms and external expectations. It is a process of peeling back the layers of conditioning and conformity to reveal the essence of one's being, the core principles that serve as the compass guiding one's actions and decisions. At its essence, defining one's values requires introspection, a willingness to delve deep into the recesses of the soul and confront the fundamental questions of existence. What matters most to you? What ideals do you hold dear? What principles do you strive to embody in your daily life? This process of self-inquiry is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a soul-searching quest for meaning and purpose. It requires courage to confront the truths that lie dormant within, to acknowledge the values that resonate with the deepest depths of our being, even if they may diverge from societal norms or expectations. Stoicism teaches us that clarity of values is essential for living a life of integrity and authenticity. When we are anchored in our values, we gain a sense of direction and purpose that transcends the ephemeral pursuit of external validation. We become immune to the whims of societal approval, steadfast in our commitment to living in alignment with our deepest truths. Moreover, defining our values empowers us to make decisions that are congruent with our authentic selves. Rather than succumbing to the pressure of pleasing others or conforming to societal norms, we become the architects of our own destiny, charting a course that is true to our values and aspirations. But defining one's values is not a one-time endeavor. It is an ongoing process of refinement and evolution. As we journey through life, our values may shift and evolve in response to our experiences and growth. Thus, it is essential to cultivate a practice of regular self-reflection and introspection, allowing us to stay attuned to the ever-changing landscape of our inner world. 4. Practice mindfulness. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, amidst the constant barrage of stimuli and distractions, the art of mindfulness emerges as a beacon of serenity, a pathway to inner peace and self-awareness. Rooted in ancient wisdom, Stoicism extols the virtues of mindfulness as a transformative practice that enables individuals to transcend the tumult of their thoughts and emotions and embrace the present moment with clarity and equanimity. At its core, Mindfulness is the practice of cultivating moment-to-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment, without judgment or attachment. It is a state of heightened consciousness, a state of being fully present in the here and now, free from the constraints of past regrets or future anxieties. Stoicism teaches us that mindfulness is not merely a passive state of awareness, but an active practice of self-mastery and self-transformation. It is the art of observing our thoughts and emotions with detachment, recognizing them for what they are, transient phenomena that arise and pass away in the ever-changing landscape of the mind. Central to the practice of mindfulness is the cultivation of non-judgmental awareness, the ability to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in their narrative or succumbing to their influence. This non-judgmental awareness allows us to break free from the cycle of reactivity and unconscious habit patterns, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and equanimity. In the context of people-pleasing tendencies, mindfulness serves as a powerful antidote to the incessant need for external validation. By cultivating awareness of our people-pleasing tendencies, the subtle ways in which we seek approval and validation from others, we gain insight into the underlying motivations driving our behavior. Moreover, mindfulness empowers us to consciously choose how we respond to these tendencies. Rather than reacting impulsively to the demands and expectations of others, we can pause, take a deep breath, and consciously redirect our focus towards our own well-being and fulfillment. We can ask ourselves, is this action aligned with my values and principles? Am I acting out of genuine authenticity, or am I seeking validation from others? Through the practice of mindfulness, we cultivate a sense of inner freedom and autonomy, a freedom that arises from being anchored in the present moment, rather than being driven by the dictates of external approval. We become the masters of our own destiny, charting a course that is true to our deepest values and aspirations. But mindfulness is not merely a solitary practice. It is a way of being in relationship with the world around us. By cultivating present moment awareness, we deepen our connection with others, fostering empathy, compassion, and understanding. We become more attuned to the needs and feelings of those around us, cultivating deeper and more meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and authenticity. 5. Develop resilience. Life is an unpredictable journey, fraught with twists and turns, peaks and valleys. Along the way, we encounter myriad challenges and setbacks, obstacles that test our resolve and resilience. In the face of adversity, Stoicism offers a profound wisdom: the cultivation of resilience, the inner fortitude and strength to weather life's storms with grace and dignity. Resilience, as understood by the Stoics, is not merely the ability to bounce back from adversity, but a profound capacity to thrive in the face of challenges. It is a state of inner strength and fortitude, a steadfastness of spirit that remains unshaken amidst the tumult of life's trials and tribulations. At its core, resilience is grounded in the Stoic principle of acceptance, the recognition that life is inherently unpredictable and that suffering is an inevitable part of the human experience. Rather than resisting or denying adversity, Stoicism teaches us to embrace it with equanimity, to accept life's challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Central to the Stoic approach to resilience is the concept of the dichotomy of control, the understanding that while we may not have control over external circumstances, we always retain control over our internal responses. This fundamental insight empowers us to cultivate resilience by focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors, rather than dwelling on external factors beyond our influence. In the context of people-pleasing tendencies, resilience serves as a potent antidote to the incessant need for external validation. Rather than seeking approval through constant approval-seeking behaviors, we can cultivate inner strength and resilience to navigate life's ups and downs with dignity and self-assurance. But how do we cultivate resilience in the face of adversity? Stoicism offers a plethora of practices and techniques aimed at fostering inner fortitude and strength. Daily reflection and journaling, for example, allow us to gain insight into our thoughts and emotions, fostering self-awareness and emotional intelligence. By acknowledging and processing our experiences, we develop greater resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges. 6. Set boundaries. In the intricate dance of human relationships, boundaries serve as the scaffolding that upholds our sense of self-worth and dignity. Yet for many, the notion of setting boundaries evokes feelings of discomfort and apprehension, particularly among those who identify as people pleasers. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-respect and integrity, offers invaluable insights into the art of boundary setting, a practice that is not only essential for self-care, but also instrumental in fostering healthy, respectful relationships. People pleasers, driven by the relentless pursuit of external validation, often find themselves caught in a bind, torn between the desire to please others and the need to honor their own needs and boundaries. The fear of disappointing or upsetting others can lead them to sacrifice their own well-being and autonomy, perpetuating a cycle of self-neglect and resentment. However, Stoicism teaches us that true self-respect begins with the establishment of healthy boundaries, clear, assertive guidelines that delineate our needs, values, and limits. Setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness, but an essential act of self-preservation, a declaration of our worth and dignity as individuals. Central to the Stoic approach to boundary setting is the cultivation of assertiveness, the ability to communicate our needs and boundaries clearly and respectfully, without resorting to aggression or passive aggression. Assertiveness is grounded in self-confidence and self-respect, qualities that lie at the heart of Stoic philosophy. But how do we cultivate assertiveness and set boundaries effectively? Stoicism offers several practical strategies for navigating this delicate terrain. First and foremost, it is essential to clarify our own needs, values, and limits through introspection and self-reflection. By gaining clarity about our own boundaries, we empower ourselves to communicate them assertively and confidently to others. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of reframing our mindset around boundary setting. Rather than viewing it as a confrontational or adversarial act, we can approach it as an expression of self-respect and integrity, a commitment to honoring our own needs and values, while also respecting the autonomy and boundaries of others. In the context of people-pleasing tendencies, boundary setting serves as a powerful antidote to the incessant need for external validation. By establishing clear boundaries, we reclaim agency over our lives and relationships, freeing ourselves from the tyranny of others' expectations and demands. However, setting boundaries is not always easy, especially for those accustomed to prioritizing the needs of others over their own. It requires courage, self-awareness, and practice. Stoicism offers valuable tools and techniques, such as visualization, role-playing, and journaling, to help individuals develop assertiveness and set boundaries effectively. 7. Accept impermanence. In the grand tapestry of existence, woven with threads of joy and sorrow, triumph and tribulation, one immutable truth stands stark and unyielding: the impermanence of all things. Stoicism, with its profound insights into the nature of existence, invites us to confront this truth head-on and embrace the ever-changing flux of life with grace and equanimity. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the recognition that external circumstances, including the opinions of others, are inherently transient and ephemeral. The Stoics understood that seeking constant approval and validation from others is a futile endeavor, as opinions are subject to change and are ultimately beyond our control. Instead, they exhorted us to cultivate inner peace and contentment, qualities that are not contingent upon external circumstances, but arise from within. Accepting impermanence requires a fundamental shift in perspective, a willingness to relinquish our attachment to the ephemeral and embrace the eternal. It is a recognition that all things, our possessions, our relationships, even our own selves, are subject to the ceaseless flux of time. Rather than resisting or denying this reality, Stoicism teaches us to embrace it with open arms, to find beauty and meaning in the transience of existence. In the context of seeking approval from others, accepting impermanence is a liberating realization. It frees us from the relentless pursuit of external validation and empowers us to find validation and fulfillment within ourselves. By recognizing that the opinions of others are fleeting and ephemeral, we transcend the need for their approval and cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that is unshakable and enduring. But how do we cultivate acceptance of impermanence in our daily lives? Stoicism offers several practical strategies for embracing the transient nature of existence. First and foremost, it is essential to cultivate mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. By cultivating present moment awareness, we develop a deep appreciation for the beauty and richness of life, even in the midst of uncertainty and change. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude, the practice of appreciating the blessings and abundance in our lives, however fleeting they may be. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of contentment and fulfillment that transcends the fleeting desires for external validation. 8. Cultivate self-reliance. In a world often characterized by interconnectedness and interdependence, the notion of self-reliance may seem like an antiquated ideal, a relic of bygone eras when rugged individualism was celebrated above all else. However, Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, reminds us of the enduring importance of cultivating self-reliance, the ability to rely on oneself for validation, fulfillment, and happiness. At its core, self-reliance is not merely a practical skill, but a profound mindset, a way of approaching life with independence, autonomy, and inner strength. It is a recognition that true fulfillment arises from within, rather than from external sources or validation from others. Stoicism teaches us that relying on others for validation is a precarious endeavor, as it places our sense of self-worth and happiness in the hands of others, a gamble that is bound to disappoint in the long run. Central to the Stoic approach to self-reliance is the cultivation of trust in one's own judgment and abilities. Rather than seeking constant approval and validation from others, Stoicism invites us to turn inward, to trust our own inner compass and intuition, even in the face of uncertainty and doubt. By developing a strong sense of self, grounded in self-awareness and self-assurance, we become less dependent on external validation and more capable of charting our own course in life. But how do we cultivate self-reliance in practice? Stoicism offers several practical strategies for nurturing independence and inner strength. First and foremost, it is essential to cultivate self-awareness, the ability to observe our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors without judgment or attachment. By gaining insight into our own strengths, weaknesses, and values, we empower ourselves to make decisions that are aligned with our authentic selves, rather than succumbing to the pressures of external expectations. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to take responsibility for our own happiness and fulfillment. Rather than placing the burden of our emotional well-being on others, we recognize that true happiness is an inside job, a state of mind that arises from cultivating gratitude, contentment, and resilience within ourselves. By taking ownership of our own happiness, we free ourselves from the whims of external circumstances and become architects of our own destiny. 9. Practice gratitude. In the tumultuous ebb and flow of life, amidst the ceaseless striving for more, gratitude emerges as a beacon of solace, a balm for the restless soul seeking validation and fulfillment. Stoicism, with its profound insights into the human condition, extols the virtues of gratitude as a potent antidote to the insatiable need for external validation. By cultivating gratitude for the blessings in our lives, we unlock a treasure trove of contentment and inner peace that transcends the fleeting desires for approval from others. At its essence, gratitude is a state of mind, a way of perceiving the world with open-hearted appreciation and awe. It is a recognition of the abundance that surrounds us, the simple joys, the fleeting moments of beauty, the precious gifts of life that often go unnoticed amidst the noise and chaos of daily existence. Stoicism teaches us that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of material possessions or external accolades, but in the cultivation of gratitude for the intangible riches that enrich our lives. Central to the Stoic approach to gratitude is the practice of shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. Rather than perpetually striving for more or seeking approval from others, Stoicism invites us to pause and appreciate the blessings that already exist in our lives. the love of family and friends, the beauty of nature, the simple pleasures of everyday existence. By cultivating gratitude for these gifts, we awaken to a profound sense of contentment and inner peace that transcends the transient desires of the ego. But how do we cultivate gratitude in practice? Stoicism offers several practical strategies for nurturing a grateful mindset. First and foremost, it is essential to cultivate mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment and observing the world with open-hearted awareness. By cultivating present moment awareness, we become attuned to the beauty and richness of life, cultivating gratitude for the simple joys and blessings that surround us. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a daily practice of gratitude, a ritual of reflection and appreciation for the blessings in our lives. Whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment to count our blessings, cultivating gratitude becomes a sacred act of self-care and self-nourishment. By consciously focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of abundance and inner fulfillment that transcends the fleeting desires for external validation. In the context of seeking approval from others, gratitude serves as a powerful antidote to the insatiable hunger for validation and approval. When we cultivate gratitude for the blessings in our lives, we recognize that true fulfillment arises from within, rather than from the opinions or approval of others. By appreciating the abundance that already exists in our lives, we free ourselves from the relentless pursuit of external validation and embrace a sense of contentment and inner peace that is unshakable and enduring. 10. Focus on contribution. Shift your focus from seeking approval to making meaningful contributions to the world around you. Stoicism encourages us to live a life of purpose and virtue, serving others, and making a positive impact. By focusing on how you can contribute to the greater good, you'll naturally earn respect and admiration from those around you. 11. Practice detachment. Detach yourself from the opinions and judgments of others. Remember that you are not defined by external validation, and your worth is inherent, regardless of others' opinions. By practicing detachment, you free yourself from the need to seek approval and cultivate a sense of inner freedom and autonomy. 12. Lead by example. Finally, lead by example. Live your life in accordance with your values and principles, regardless of external pressures or expectations. By embodying integrity, authenticity, and resilience, you'll inspire respect and admiration from those around you and serve as a beacon of Stoic wisdom in a world dominated by people-pleasing tendencies. Conclusion. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to the cycle of people-pleasing, empowering individuals to cultivate self-respect, resilience, and inner peace. By embracing Stoic principles and implementing the 12 powerful tips outlined in this article, you can break free from the need for external validation and attract respect in your personal and professional life. Remember, true fulfillment comes from living in accordance with your own values and principles, rather than seeking approval from others. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and embark on a journey towards a life of authenticity, integrity, and inner peace. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.